Haas has announced that Kevin Harvick has indicated he'll part ways with Stewart-Haas Racing at the end of the 2023 NASCAR season. So who could successfully move into the driver's seat of the number 4 car? Let's get to the bottom of this. Kevin Harvick has been a member of the Stewart-Haas Racing team since the start of the 2014 NASCAR season. Harvick is the most successful driver in the history of the NASCAR organization. However, it seems that his time with the team may come to an end in the near future. Let's find out what's new about Harvick's plans in NASCAR. Haas, co-owner of Stewart-Haas Racing, reportedly announced before the race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway that Kevin Harvick has informed the team about his intention to leave the team at the end of the 2023 season. Haas responded that the company has been trying to get the 46-year-old driver to extend his current contract. Harvick would begin the 2024 season at age 48 and would have turned 48 by the time his birthday fell in December of this year. None of this is likely to shock you. All drivers have to take their hands off the wheel at some point and focus on what's next in their lives, regardless of how long they stay in NASCAR. Stewart-Haas Racing trying to negotiate a new contract with Harvick is not a development that should surprise anyone. Kevin Harvick hinted last year that he might retire from NASCAR, and his current contract expires in 2023. However, he announced in December that he planned to retire at the end of last season. His retirement plans have changed, but his contract with Stewart-Haas Racing will end at the end of the 2023 season. He has said that he prefers to make his own decisions moving forward. While he has switched gears in retirement, his contract will expire at the end of the 2023 season. The other drivers in this race for the rest of the field are Harvick, Eric Almirola, Chase Briscoe, and Cole Custer. Two drivers, namely Harvick and Almirola, are dangerously close to calling it a day in their careers, as a direct result of the uncertainty that surrounds the future of Custer's role within the organization. It's not wrong for Stewart-Haas Racing to try to talk with Harvick about extending his contract. It will not be signed by him unless he specifically indicates that he wants to do so. When Harvick's contract is up, the organization won't be able to force him to keep working for them in any way. Since joining the team, the driver, who is originally from California, has amassed a total of 37 victories while behind the wheel of the number 4 vehicle. His reliability has made him a hard person to beat. It's greater than the 23 victories he racked up for Richard Childress Racing at the beginning of his career when he was driving for that team. Will the scenario be really bad for Stewart-Haas Racing after Kevin Harvick's departure? In the bottom part of the NASCAR standings, Stewart-Haas Racing doesn't have a lot of good options for Fords. So, who are some other NASCAR drivers who could possibly replace Kevin Harvick in 2024? It makes sense that Harvick will quit NASCAR at the end of the 2023 racing season, which is probably when he will make the decision. After the age of 50, if your name isn't Mark Martin, it will be difficult for you to continue competing in this sport because of how tough the competition is. As we stated earlier, Stewart-Haas Racing does not have a large pool of competitive drivers from which to choose in the lower ranks of the series. Because Tony Stewart has a great deal of confidence in Ryan Preece, it is likely that Ryan Preece will be the driver of the number 4 car for the upcoming racing season. Even though Preece, who is 31 years old and competes in the NASCAR Truck Series, has already won one race so far in 2018, his performance hasn't been nearly as impressive as it was anticipated to be. If this is the direction that Ford intends to go with the next driver that will be listed, there's probably another option that would be more desirable. As a result of the fact that Zane Smith is Ford's most promising prospect, selecting this option would be the most appropriate one. Smith, who is 23 years old and racing in the Truck Series for the first time with Front Row Motorsports, has won 3 races, finished in the top 5 12 times, and in the top 10 17 times. The 23-year-old driver will also compete in some NASCAR Xfinity Series and Cup Series races in 2023. That will give Smith a chance to gain valuable experience in the higher divisions, which could help him earn a Cup Series spot in 2024. Stewart has said he has tried more than once to sign Larson, and with the future of their star driver uncertain, it's possible he will eventually be successful. The company has had a largely consistent lineup in the Cup Series since the start of the 2020 season. However, it's clear that this lineup will change significantly in the coming years. Who do you think would be a better option to replace Kevin Harvick? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. We look forward to seeing you again in the next video.